Hey guys, back at it. We are in day 67 of the 100 days of daily diary challenge. I was prompted to do this in a meditation devotional session, just to kind of put myself out there on a large platform and work on some things that I had no idea what I was going to work on. But slowly I have been learning more about myself and feeling comfortable just being 100% me. And I think through this whole process, at the end of the 100 days, I'll definitely do a recap to kind of go over what's happened and what I've learned and some of the cool things that have happened. So I'm excited for that part. But let's get into it. It is day 67. Now, today's another school day, so get the kids up, get them going to school. Had some more stuff with the car accident, so going to the chiropractor 2 to 3 times a week, and today is a day for me to go check in with one of my caseworkers who's helping me along the way, kind of job searching, doing more training classes, just kind of a coach that I have helping me with some things. She is really fun and always engaging, wants to talk about everything. So it's a similar thread to, what my grandma is like, and we just can talk for hours and hours. So I have chiropractic appointment that I went to. Feel a lot better going now, because I used to go all the time. Then when I got divorced, I dropped insurance. Couldn't really find the extra funds to support purchasing insurance other than the state provided, low income insurance. And no chiropractic was available. So now I'm actually happy that I'm able to go. So with this car accident, even though it was something unexpected, something that kind of is a bump in the road, is not very pleasant, but it is bringing abundance in a way that I needed it. So I definitely needed some chiropractic care, and now I'm able to get that, and it's covered because it's under the car insurance aspect. And also I'm able to get my car looked at and repaired and see if there's anything majorly wrong with it. I do love my car, so I am hoping, or not hope, I shouldn't use the word hope. I am not looking forward to them giving me an estimate and having the estimate be super high and maybe totaling the car. It is not something that brings me joy to think about, because I do love my car, and I love, I looked for it for so long and I found exactly the right one, and I'm comfortable driving it. It's been maybe 2 or 3 years since I've had this car, and I really do love it. So I am actually just open to whatever happens, because thinking positively that the universe is only going to bring me things that benefit me. How is this going to benefit me? Already it's benefiting me with chiropractic care and massage treatments. Already it's providing me with my chiropractor some extra information on other things in my life. So he is just gone through divorce, single dad, has boys and girls. They're older than my kids, so he has this aspect of what's coming next for me kind of thing. So I do appreciate that insight. It's also been great to connect with more people through the process of going to the chiropractor, going to get the car looked at and have the claim, and just figure that whole piece out. I've been able to talk to so many really cool people and have some interesting conversations. Not that they're life-changing conversations, but just that I've been enjoying interacting with people and interacting with spaces and interacting with my surrounding more. I've just been in this space of following my intuition, following what excites me the most, knowing that the universe will always do things that are beneficial to me and in my favor, no matter if it looks like something that I don't prefer in the moment, what excitement can I pull from it that's going to keep me going? So it's just a different look on things. So I have done that. I've gone, like I said, chiropractor, look at the car. I went to a new coffee shop and checked them out, and it's definitely a space that I'm going to go back to and bring in my cards and tell them who I am, kind of try to talk to the manager, the owner. It's a great space for community events. So I will be looking into that space a little bit more. It's also the last couple of days I've been following my intuitions as far as like reaching out to people. So my grandpa has been on my mind for over a month, and I've actually reached out to family to try to get his information. I reached out to people I thought would have it, but nothing was current. Even he had an old Facebook page, and that was not current. So I was able to finally connect with him via Facebook with a new account he had that I wasn't aware of. And we have connected and talked briefly about what's been going on the last 2.5 to 3 years, and already planned to have them come and visit, and that'll be great. Because I don't know why my grandpa has been on my mind and my heart for over a month. But it's just been this pressing, like I need to connect. I need to figure out why he's on my mind. So I'm not sure. He's obviously alive because he reached back out to me. So it wouldn't be that factor. But there is a lot of healing going on deep in my like family unit. So I do feel that I've been going through my family and connecting with people who I haven't connected with in a while, and just kind of like working on the narrative. So growing up, you absorb a lot of other people's opinions on other people. So I would absorb what my mom's opinion was on certain people, or I would absorb my grandma's opinion of people. So I would absorb other people's opinion of family members. Now, being an adult, I am able to make my own observations and my own opinions about people. And through healing, I've learned that a lot of those opinions were wrong and they're not accurate because they're not mine, and they were coming from a lens of hurt from these other family members. So I have been doing a lot of work on myself and restructuring the view that I have and the opinions I have on family members and people around me. Because hurt people try to hurt. And I want to just change that narrative. And so it's been on my mind to get with my grandpa, and now we've connected, and now I'm going to move forward in connection and reconciliation, and like whatever that looks like. Just like what happened with my uncle. I haven't talked to him since he came to my grandma's house for that weekend. I haven't heard from him. I haven't reached out because I don't have his information. But it was beneficial in the moment to talk to him about the therapies that I went through and the therapies that he went through. And that whole experience was great. And it was healing. And it changed my view on him. And that was what I needed. So I'm excited to see what happens with my grandpa. And, continuing to go to the chiropractor, get my car fixed in the middle of all this other stuff that's going on. I was able to go and hang out with my love today for a little bit and get tacos. And I'm like, of course, I love tacos. So that's always a win. He's had some disruption in his workplace where now he went from working 3 days to working a normal 5 days. And it's changing the dynamics of our relationship as well. Not in a bad way, but just changing things. And I've also been changing myself in that I've had a few opportunities to kind of show up for me and kind of pique my interest. So I definitely have reached out to these certain people in the coffee industry for, going back to work for somebody else temporarily. I am following my intuition. I'm following what excites me most. Those are my two big things right now. I'm not following out of need or desperation. I'm not following out of fear. I'm not following out of anything negative. I'm following only like the good parts. If I'm excited to go to work for somebody else because I believe what they are doing is great, then that's something I should do. I should follow that and see what happens. So there's a lot of things out kind of in front of me, and I'm definitely taking it one step at a time and really trying to ground myself and think about, what the future is going to hold. I don't know. We only have the now, the present moment. And if we continue to future focus so much, of course, there are things that we're putting out there, like, Halloween's coming, great, that's on the calendar. Christmas is coming, great, that's on the calendar. These are things that are coming up in the future. Maybe somebody is having like a family gathering or a wedding or whatnot. You put those out there in the future, but we're not future focusing so much. Like I don't like where I'm at. I want to be there in that future moment. We're just being present in this moment and seeing where it will take us. So that's it. I'm just reframing kind of where I'm going, where I'm thinking, what I'm doing. I'm not the same as I used to be, and I'm definitely not following the same feelings that I used to follow. I was definitely following fear, following pain, following hurt, following frustration, following desperation. A lot of desperation is what I was following before. And yeah, now it's so much different. It's amazing how you can change in just a few years, a few months, a few days. Just within an hour. Take an hour meditation and see how much you change. It's going to be crazy. Anyway, so I've gone over a little bit, so I'm going to wrap it up. But the day was really full of just fun things, following my intuition, just moving where I saw things happening, and I found the most excitement and joy. I think I applied for like 3 jobs because during my travels, I saw a new business opening up, and I was in traffic, sitting there thinking, this traffic is kind of a bummer, but whatever, I'm here for a reason. And I found this business that was opening up, a little craft, metaphysical kind of spooky vibe, and they were like, we're hiring. So I looked them up and I was like, okay, so I'm just gonna apply for this. Maybe, that's something that I should check out. Maybe nothing will come from it, maybe something will, but that was kind of cool to sit in traffic and find this place that I might not have seen if I was going quickly in this area of town. Also, had somebody reach out to me from a cafe I know, and they're losing one of their employees, and maybe I could step in temporarily just to help them fill some spaces. And I was like, why not? That would be so much fun to go back into the cafe, work behind the bar, get some more practice, because when I'm here by myself, I might get on my machine every once in a while, but I'm not doing like 20 lattes or all these things all the time. So I'm just open to what's happening next. Because I will not sacrifice time with my kids. I will not sacrifice the time for myself. I will not sacrifice time for my close family. I know my value. I know what's important to me, and I know my boundaries. And I'm not going to be that yes woman who's just saying yes to everything and saying no to myself. So I'm in a different space to approach positions, and I really have nothing to lose. So it's not like I'm working out of a space of desperation. It's completely different. So I'm enjoying that aspect of things too. But anyway, I will wrap it up here and talk to you guys tomorrow. If you found value in any of this, I would appreciate just some feedback, like a comment or a like or a share or a subscription, notification. If you didn't find value in it, or you just are not like wanting to do any of that, it doesn't really matter, because I'm here just for myself and to put my stuff out here on YouTube for everybody to work on my own things. And I wasn't the intention was not to gain fame. It was just to follow my intuition. So I appreciate you all for being here, for listening, for sticking with me, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Have a good one. Peace.